So Annie, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
I'm
Yeah, so
great.
Annie, yeah, what's going on? How's your day?
It's not too bad. I have the Monday off today.
Uh-huh.
Um, so yeah, just running errands and doing this.
Uh-huh. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good. And so are you working every day or like and then today you just took the day off or what's special about today?
No, something like that. Nothing special today. Just a day off.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome. So what are you currently doing for work?
For work, I work in sales.
Hmm.
So um, for a company called Bradford Exchange. It's located in Ontario, but we are remote. So
Hmm.
yeah, so
Nice.
pretty much just sales, commission, that's kind of
That's
stuff.
that's your hustle. That's your hustle. That's
For
awesome.
now,
That's awesome.
yeah,
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I think sales, you learn a lot of stuff from sales, and things that you can apply in different parts of your life as well. So yeah, kudos to you. It takes a lot of courage to say, hey, like I'm
exactly.
gonna be, getting paid on commission. You're bidding on yourself.
Yes, lots
Yeah,
of risk, lots of
yeah.
work. So,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. That's awesome. So, Annie, so obviously we kind of got together and started working together. When did we start working together? I think this was last year, 2023. Do you recall what month it was?
I do very well
Hmm.
because that was very
Hmm.
life changing for me. But
Uh-huh.
I believe it was around October.
October.
I started working out July by myself, but then October, that's when I had a proper like program to follow.
Hmm. Okay. And then so for you, when you're looking at training, so in July you started doing it on your own. And so what were you doing then, like when you first initially started on your own?
Um, July is when I decided I wanted to be consistent in the gym. I got a gym membership. I bought some gym clothes, and
Hmm.
then I didn't really have a plan. I thought I did because I watched
Hmm.
a bunch of like YouTube videos, different advice on the internet.
Hmm.
So I pretty much was just going and doing what I thought I saw online,
Hmm. Hmm.
and it was just a mixture of everything. I had a
Hmm.
goal, but I didn't really know what I was doing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I see. So did you see any progress at that time, like when you started? Like what was going on in your mind to the point that you reached out to me?
Mm, okay. I mean, I wouldn't say I didn't see any progress.
Hmm.
I lost the weight I wanted to lose, but then
Hmm.
I didn't gain muscle at all.
Hmm.
So, because I was doing a lot of cardio, so that
Hmm.
helped me lose the fat, but that was not my goal intentionally. Um,
Hmm.
but the reason why I reached out to you is because I was watching your videos and I was like, yeah, he looks like he knows what he's doing. I saw your
Hmm.
photo, well, the one where you were competing, and then I
Hmm.
said, okay, this person seems to know like what they're doing. Then I reached out to
Hmm.
you and you talked to me. You asked me a lot of questions, questions that I didn't even think mattered, or like, were really important in terms of my goals and what I eat, my background, and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's how we started.
That's how it started. So, okay. So it sounds like you were doing some stuff. Just I don't know if it was by accident that you lost the weight,
Hmm.
but you're obviously learning, and obviously like the stuff that you got from YouTube. It sounds like it did help you make some progress and see some results. But it sounds like you were just not. You almost like falling on the results by accident.
Absolutely. That's
Uh huh.
exactly what happened. I didn't intend for that to go that way because um, yeah, I didn't intend for that to go that way at all. It just happened. It just so happened that I lost weight, but that was not the goal.
Okay. So for you, what made you then, have the conversation with me? Like, obviously, you said you saw the picture online of me competing, and I'm sure like there are a lot of people that also compete that have pictures online. But what made you then reach out to me? Like, what made you reach out to me specifically? Because obviously, there's a lot of trainers and coaches out
Yeah.
there. Uh huh.
Um, I guess I just liked the way that you did your workouts, right? So I was looking for someone that's, you know, you lead by example, pretty
Sorry,
much.
you can also go on and toot my own horn, like toot my horn. Sorry, so it's okay. It's okay. Feel free. Feel free. Feel
Oh,
free.
brother.
Feel
Okay.
free.
Um, yes. So I just looked at how you work out, your videos that you post on social media, and then I looked at your lifestyle, and I was like, I want to be like that. Like you have a balance, and you're very focused and determined, and very disciplined as well. I need someone that's that strict to guide me because it's very easy for me to like give up on things, especially if I don't see results immediately. And then I was like, there are lots of, like you said, people that give advice online. So I could have gone for those, but I just my spirit resonated with what you were doing. So that's why I chose you.
Awesome. That's good to know. And then so since we kind of started working together, what's the difference now in terms of what you're doing now when you now have a plan versus when you didn't have a plan initially? What's the difference for you that you're seeing?
Oh, there's a there's so many differences actually.
Hmm.
Firstly, when I go to the gym, I have a plan, so I know exactly how much time I'm spending, what I'm working on. I get to prepare beforehand. So over the weekend at least, if Monday's coming and I know day one I'm doing this, I know that that's exactly what I'm doing. I can schedule my workout like when I want to because that's well. Can you repeat your question?
I was saying, so yeah, so maybe because you said that there are a lot of differences, what would be like the biggest differences
Oh,
between you not having a plan before you had reached out versus you reaching out and coming up with a plan for you?
um, long story short, I feel stronger.
Mhm.
I'm seeing the results that I wanted to see. Not okay, I'm not there, but I can see that I'm gonna be there soon. Um, and I feel good. My clothes feel like they fit much better than before. And again, I spend less time in the gym. I'm working on specific muscles that I want to see develop as compared to when I was just, doing cardio and leg day, arm day, back day, all in one day. And I would just, it was, it wasn't structured at all.
Mhm. Okay. I mean, that's the main thing, right? Because when you have a plan, it's easier to follow something, and you know exactly what you're going in to do, and it takes you less time at the end of the day because you're kind of going in, like boom, boom, boom. I got to do this. It's not like all over the place. It's like, okay, is that enough for my back? Is that enough for my shoulders? Like, you kind of
Yes.
know, like, okay, today I'm just doing this amount and then moving forward. And obviously, that's how you can progressively overload and build on your strength because you have a structured program, right? Because it's hard to progress when you have multiple things that you're trying to do every single time, right? It's like, okay, what are you trying to progress on, right? So you kind of have to know what direction you want to go. So
Hmm.
yeah, so yeah, I mean that's one thing that I personally had to learn. I think after taking so much time outside of the gym and then coming back, because before I knew exactly what I was doing, and because it's a program that I had followed for years, right? Like since I had started training, and I could track everything. But then I took a break from the gym, like COVID period, and then coming back, working and everything, and then to come back into the gym, it was like all of that had gone away, right? Like I'd lost all that.
Wow.
And so now it's like I'm starting from scratch. I'm a beginner all over again, right? And the thing that actually helped me was having a log where I could track my workouts and know exactly what I'm doing and just get myself back to where I was, right? So you can, and that's a big realization for me. It's like you can go from beginner to advanced, but if you take so much time off, you can go back to beginner, even though
Absolutely.
you advanced to one point, right? So that's good. So now, so if we're looking at your timeline, so you're now October, November, December, and then so that's 3 months. You're about 8 months in, almost 1 year anniversary.
Crazy to think about it even. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I forgot to mention.
Mm-hmm.
In the past few years, I used to like try workout because I knew for sure I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to eat healthy. I wanted to be fit. I wanted to look a certain way. But every time I would go because I had no plan, I would just go at it for like 2 to 3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
consistently and just give up because I didn't feel any difference at all. And I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, why am I wasting all this time paying for a gym membership and I don't feel or see anything different? It just felt like, when you lack direction, it's not encouraging or motivation enough.
Correct.
So, and then
Mm-hmm.
another thing is also the diet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I could just go to the gym and eat whatever I wanted and still get results. But after having that conversation with you, it's just like, you have to be disciplined all around, not just the work, not just in the gym.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, because the diet is critical. It's what makes or breaks your results, like exceptional results, and the progress. Like, does it speed up your progress? Speeding up your progress as well. So it's definitely a game changer. I think. I mean, for sure, it is a game changer. So for you, like, what was the goal? Like for you to say, "Hey, this time I want to go back to the gym." Like, what's been the goal for you?
I have many goals, short term
Hmm.
and long term, but the
Okay.
thing that made me like turn around was I started to gain weight.
Hmm.
And it was very like gaining weight isn't a bad thing at all.
Hmm.
But growing up skinny, there's certain things I used to do very easily, like running and walking, and I had no issue doing that. But as soon as I gained weight, I was just like, what? I just feel tired all the time, fatigue, and no, I need something to change because if I need to reach my other goals in life, I need my health to be intact because that affects pretty much everything. So
Hmm.
that's when I was like, okay, I need to make some changes if I want to see something different
Hmm.
as a result. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So short-term goal, what would you define as the short-term goal for you? What was the short-term goal?
Short term goal was definitely to lose that weight, which I did.
Hmm.
And the long term goal is to um, grow strong and gain muscle, not in a muscular way, not in a crazy like a lift to look like a lift or like a competitive type of body, not anything like
Hmm.
that. No, no, no. I just wanted to like be strong and have muscle and just body recomposition is what I called it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So it'll be interesting to then see your before and after pictures to see what exactly you look like before and
Yeah,
then the body recomp. So yeah, so that's, I hope you're taking pictures of that, of
definitely.
yourself, your progress. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's great. Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, like you said, like weight is not necessarily like the worst thing, but it's like what kind of weight, because there's good weight and bad weight, right?
Hmm.
So if you feel like, okay, you're sluggish, you're like, low on energy and you can't run, it's obviously not the good kind of weight, but you need that weight where you're like gaining muscle, where you're still feeling like you're strong, you're powerful, right? And yeah, and then so it just makes you feel, more confident when you're just walking around, and you
It
feel like you're
does.
sturdy, right? Like, okay, everything is functioning properly. So yeah, awesome. That is fantastic, Annie. That is fantastic. So yeah, so I'm just going to look through here, give you some feedback as well,
Okay.
looking at your progress as well. So before I start looking at this, like, was there anything that you wanted us to review, or any questions that you had like immediately right now that maybe you wanted us to discuss?